Hey, Daryl here, and this is my daily devotional, children. I was surprised to learn that my children had mind of their own. They thought for themselves. I must have thought that they would think like me, but they had a mind of their own. They made choices. They make choices on their own. How can that be? Well, we're beginning to study the book of Job today. Job is considered by most theologians as the oldest book in the Bible. No one knows who the author is. Some suppose it may have been Job himself. But Job lived at a time where his wealth was known by his children, his flocks, his possessions. And so he had many children. The Bible tells us he had 7 boys and 3 girls. And the Bible puts it nicely and says that these children would get together in each of their houses and feast. Well, let me put it in modern day terminology. They would get into each other's houses and they would party hardy. They were party animals, the children of Job. Now, Job was very concerned about their partying. And he would make amends for them. He would pray for them. But it never stopped their partying from going on. Let me read to you in Job chapter 1, beginning at verse 4. His sons used to take turns holding feasts in their homes, and they would invite their 3 sisters to eat and drink with them. When a period of feasting or partying had run its course, Job would send and have them purified. Now, Job could not purify them. Let me read here what it says in this brief commentary. Not that he did or could make them holy. He could not impart grace or infuse holiness into them. At most, he could only pray for their sanctification. And so he was praying that they would be made holy by each of them individually, seeing their sin, repenting, turning to God. When a period of feasting had run its course, Job would send and have them purified. This would say they were away from him. He had to send, like maybe send messengers or send a letter to them that says, would you consider repenting and turning from your sin? Early in the morning, he would sacrifice burnt offering for each of them, thinking, perhaps my children have sinned and cursed God in their hearts. This was Job's regular custom. Here's the necessary point. Job knew his children were party animals. And Job had a heavy heart for them, fearful that in their partying they might curse God and sin in such a way that they would lose their faith in God. Now, many of us have children. I have 2 boys. I have a boy and a girl with Leslie. I have a 13-year-old that I have taken guardianship of. And I pray for these that I have influence on on a daily basis. We can't make the choices for them. How it would be easier if we could. But we can only do as Job, where we know what their possible sin could be, as he knew in their partying they may curse God in their hearts. We know and we pray and we encourage them, giving our children over to God. That's what we must do. Give our children over to God. God bless you. Good day.